When did you become a VTuber? Today. Duck. Oh! Oh, I'm saying that I wouldn't tell you a secret because you tell everybody. You right, though. Ew, look at all the gross goopy goops. Whatever the frick they are.
Oh, look at it! What a chunk!
It is what you call a plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick.
You mean a straw? Oh. Help me. Help me, friend! So how quickly am I gonna die if I just walk out into the...
Don't fight me! We're not supposed to move!
Wait for me, guys! Wait for me! Wait! Well, frick, step on these. Don't impede our vacationing or blow up these islands. I will stab you.
Yeah!
Do I dare look at this? Long arm's gonna come and find his way in. I don't think I'm there, right?
Okay, I'm there! I'm there! Oh my gosh, tiny hole! Wait!
It always bothers me when there's no shampoo by a kitchen sink. Wait, what did I say? Did I say soup? Did I say soup instead of soap? Shampoo? What's worse? Shampoo? Please tell me I said soap this time.
I said shampoo! No!
We come! Like this? You want me to stop looking at you like this? Good spoofs tonight? Oh, ah! Are we okay? Are we safe? Does his arms reach into here? Ah! Oh my gosh. You know what I do want? I want tits. The Twitch integrated throwing system. Roses are red, violets are blue. Omae wo no shinderu. Nani? Oh, you slime dog! This is my first limited character constellation. Shut up! It's been a little bit tiring. What the? I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! Why am I not dead? Why am I not dead? Why am I not dead?
Say hello to my little friend.
What the balls? Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Big traveler. Big traveler. Get down! You don't know how to do it! Hi! I forgot how to talk. How's everyone doing on this Thursday? I hope you're having a good Thursday today. Almost the weekend. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it really bad. But hi, everybody. Let me welcome everybody here. Hi, Chizu. Hi, Quentin. Hello, LX. Hi, Ann. How are y'all doing? I hope you're having a good day today. I will be 100% honest. I'm exceptionally tired today. Exceptionally tired today. So, if I seem out of it, I'm really feeling it. I almost didn't stream today because I'm really tired, but I looked at my calendar and I was like, oh shoot, I'm not going to be able to stream in a few weeks. So I was like, I guess I'll rest then. So that's why we're here, because I want to finish this continuance quest so badly. I want to get caught up, and then I want to have time to go through Emily's quest and Genshin as well. So, since I'm gonna be missing out on a week, we gotta go today. I'm also very tired. Yeah. Soon I'll be able to sleep in. I hope we can all get a good rest day soon. How can yours be real if our eyes aren't real? I'm pretty sure our eyes are real. I think they are. Am I crazy? No, they're real. They're real. They're real. But yeah, man, a nap sounds great. How are eyes not real? How? Is it because we never see them? But everyone else sees them. But we can never. Actually, I don't really want to ever see my own eyes. You know, other than through a mirror. Eyes are just a social construct. Yeah, I would never want to see my eye. I know someone who lost their eye. How graphic do we want to be? Let's just say that they also saw their eye, and I never want to experience that ever in my life. But either way, are you wishing for Emily? Probably not, to be honest. I'm really glad people are liking her, though. I was worried because she's like the 5-star right before the patch, right before Natlon, right? And like that typically ends up, you know, characters not performing well or selling well. They get a lot of flack. But I'm happy. In general, like, I saw a lot of positivity, except for the people who hate her design. They've already modded their games to have the purple lavender design that got leaked, which I'll be honest, I was always meh about, but apparently those who saw that design, like, legitimately worship that design, it feels like. So, you know, I'm glad that mods exist, but also don't let Hoyo catch you using those mods, please, because you'll get in trouble. You will get in trouble. Either way, that's the tangent. I'm glad she's performing well. Am I too close to the edge? I feel like I'm too close to the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. And I'm hanging on a moment will. I feel like I just moved to the same spot. I guess that'll work. I'm indecisive. I'm just gonna plant there. That's where I'm at. Why dentro equals green? I know, like, well, I think, like, you know, people are upset that it matches the same kind of, like, oh, they're dentro, that means they must green. But also, I think people just say Emily's design is, like, those who loved the purple lavender design, so people say that Emily's design is just straight up ugly, and I never really saw it. Like, there was only one feature of her design where I was like, okay, sure, I could see you possibly disliking that. But that's about it. I love her design. I do too. So, but yeah, some people just adamantly really dislike Emily. Like, when she was first released, people were saying she was the worst designed character. But I think they were just also exaggerating because Dory's right there. Dory's right there. Also, hi, Pat. Hi, Fear Terror. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Fear Terror, I hope you feel a little bit better. I know you got a long recovery process, but I hope you feel a little bit better. Coffee's green. Kave isn't green. Oh, true. Kave does have sort of a red color scheme. But yeah, you know, people will just... But a vast majority of Dendro characters will be green, and that's the narrative that people will adamantly be pushing, you know? Because it's like, the majority are green, and they're Dendro. And so... Yeah, no. And in some regards, I kind of agree. I would like there to be more color variety. But I've learned I'm not really like a stickler when it comes to character designs. I'm kind of someone where I'll just look at someone and be like, I like that. And that's kind of like as far as I think into it personally. But some people really love to like look at every single aspect of a character. So everyone loves Kave because he's baby girl. That's true. He is very baby girl. Chizu, let the damage numbers talk for themselves. She's doing more than I'll hate them spread for me. Dang! Man, it makes me kind of happy she's doing well. I've said it before. Like, I'm sad because I still believe... I mean, maybe the character quest will change my mind. But I love I'll hate them so much. I love him so much. So I want him to perform well. It makes me sad. But I was genuinely worried that she wouldn't be doing well. Plus, there's a high chance that Emily's going to work really well with a lot of Natlon characters. Because that's what's happened with Kuki. When Kuki came out, everyone was like super confused by her kit. And then Dendro released and everyone's like, oh, now I get it. And then there wasn't a 5-star that released before Fontaine. It was Haza? No, Haza was before Sumeru. Who released right before? Yay! Thank you, Mark, for the 23 months!
Hi, hello, howdy.
Have I been almost monetized on Twitch for almost 2 years? That's insane. I've been doing this way too long. Not long enough. Hi, Mark. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Kokomi. Yes. A character purple apple. I'm on morphine right now, Fear Tear says. Okay. I hope you're taking care of yourself. There's a small child from Mondstadt. Mika? Was Mika right before Fontaine? Who was the character right before Fontaine? I literally just looked this up the other day and I can't remember. No, Dehyo was pretty close. Future, you said earlier, I'm sad that no Chevreuse on the banner. I need my girl C6. I think Chevreuse is one of the few 4-stars I don't actually own. So I also would like a Chevreuse, but that's just because I would like to have all the 4-stars. Even though I'm mostly free to play now, I know that's going to be really difficult. We don't need more Shackling. I never at C82. I think they probably did it for like new players, right? But for old players like us, we're like, we see 6 Xiangling like in the first couple of months or something. Although I didn't wish very much. It took me a long time to actually see 6 my Xiangling. Hi, Arrow, welcome. I don't hope you're doing well. Oh, Kirara. Was Kirara right before Fontaine? Oh, you're right. Kirara was right before Fontaine. I think Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think of like, because she doesn't really fit that narrative of like Kuki before Sumeru made sense, and then Emily before Natlon makes sense. Kirara's kind of in her own space. Her boss drops are right in the area before Fontaine. Ah, okay. Maybe. Oh. So maybe that existed for people to like get that area ready so that people could go to Fontaine, possibly. Because her kit doesn't really work with a lot of Fontaine characters. Other than the exploration. She could have just been put there for Fontaine exploration. Muck, you said good and bad? I lost by 50-50. Oh no! I'm sorry about your 50-50, but it's also raining super hardware live, which is amazing. And losing the 50-50 made me want to do character stories. So I did a fun one where a guy got kicked into place. He would not want to be kicked in a fully animated cutscene. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Amazing. Today's the 10th anniversary of FNAF. Jeez, has it really been that long? I remember what Markiplier playing that game being like, hey, check out this new horror game. And the internet wasn't the same since. I remember when that video got released. Has it really been that long? Also, I spilled water everywhere. I took a sip of water, and in my sleepy stupor, I literally spilled it all over the place. It should be fine, though, I think. I'm cleaning up most of it. Because our boss. Excuse me. All right. Still a gem. It's still very iconic. There was certainly a time I was pretty obsessed with the FNAF lore. And then things got just a little too ridiculous for me. Did you say water? Shoot! I knew I forgot something! Oh, I knew I forgot something. Hold on. I knew I forgot something. First of all, thank you for the hydrate. Secondly, I'm so sorry I forgot. I didn't have my thing up so that the channel point didn't work. Let me give you your channel points back. And then I'll do another hydrate. And then let me trigger Wave Waters myself. I feel bad. Oh, it's on a cooldown. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. I knew I was forgetting something, though. What is Wave Waters? Wave Waters is, when... Basically, because I tend to be very high energy, Wave Waters forces me to talk in a more calmer voice. I get closer to the microphone. We just have really good vibes. You know, just gotta calm down. People would redeem this when I was playing a horror game, and I would have to try not to scream. But it's just, you know, just calm vibes. Because usually this is how I normally talk. So it just kind of forces me to go into basically, it's the anti-voice, exactly. Although I am trying to be a little bit kinder on my voice, so. ASMR mode. Yeah. Quentin earlier said I used to watch MatPat videos. Yeah. And then I think I got around like 3 or 4. It was definitely 4 where I really just lost a lot of interest in FNAF. I hope it's Into the Pit. What? Oh, is that the new FNAF game? I think you were mentioning that, right? Into the Pit or something? Something Pit. Ah, excuse me. All right. Real quick. Just a quick recap. I'm gonna continue the Trailblaze Continuance quest. I found out that we only got like halfway through. So, we still have a long way to go. I want to try to get through as much of the quest as I can. We are currently in March's perspective right now. If you guys don't want spoilers, I understand. Feel free to leave if you need to. But if you don't care, or if you've already done it, feel free to stick around. Because I've tried my best to stay as blind as possible. I have seen some screenshots, but I've been as blind as possible. So, I think I'm going to head back into the quest now. However, on this day, please grant us more of the woman. The woman? Does this woman have white hair and blue eyes? Please. Please, I would love to see more again. Please. I beg. I'm actually, okay, real talk. I have debated on pulling for Fei Xiao, but the one thing that would prevent me from pulling on Fei Xiao is if the next drip marking character that they do is Sunday. If it's Sunday, I'm gonna have to skip Fei Xiao. That's what I've told myself, and we'll see what happens. But man, Fei Xiao, I would love her. Next thing you'll have Galleon Gil, where it's where you get louder. I think we need... The universe is not ready for me to get louder. All right. That said, we gotta head over to March's perspective. She's training with Yanqing and Yun Li, and then what's your name? Jiao Cho popped up and was like, talked a bunch of stuff. Rip our wallet. I've managed to stay free to play in Honkai Star Rail this whole time, and I'm pretty proud of that. I hope I don't really spend money. I don't like spending money on gacha games. All right.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Yeah, that's where the war dance is going to be. No, conceptually you say, hey, real talk, but I just heard it as gay real talk. Gay real talk? Gay real talk?
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiao Cho?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the war dance ceremony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Lawfu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences.
Aw, what a cute little heart. They're getting along for now.
Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Lawfu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos. Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard, even in the thick of battle. Facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent. And just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces.
Jing Liu, Blade?
That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Zhao Cho meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the General's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights? While the General could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason, but after talking with you, Mr. Zhao Cho, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Aw.
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
In Lawfu terms? Is that Aurora Borealis located entirely within the Xianzhou Lawfu? Kind of jealous that they get to have it on a flying ship.
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Lawfu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind.
He literally just explained a lot, actually.
My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, Many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Zhao Cho?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales.
Could you explain? Could you go into detail, please? Pillars! Oh, no. Oh, yeah, with the age stuff. Yeah, Hoyoverse is definitely... Hoyo will allude to stuff, but, yeah. I feel like they have either A, learned their lesson due to Pela's incidents, or, it would be too much to keep track of. But they do allude to stuff. Like, Ayato's around 40, supposedly. Canon here, Tihyakazu and Navia. It's kind of fun. I always like hearing voice actors in different roles because I like to hear what they do with their voice in different roles. So even though I can hear all of these characters, there's like differences enough where I'm like, oh, that's the take that they're doing with this one. Also, thank you for the hydrate.
Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Zhao Cho waves and then leaves. For a very long time, apparently.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he didn't even ask me.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. All right. I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
Okay. I guess we're moving. Reminds me of when I met Anton and ZZZ, and I was like, that's just Saito. Yeah, I remember when Sayu finally announced he was Anton, he was like, finally, the world's worst kept secret. I can talk about it. Tiki, hi, welcome. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yippee! Okay. Oh, it's this guy. Is this one of the suspicious people we saw earlier?
Shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
I went a little too hard on that yippee. I'm very yippee. Yippee! That's how it sounded most different from his Hoyo characters. Yeah, isn't he like super energetic and stuff? I still can't believe Blade and Linny have the same VA, right? Damian Mills is insane with their range.
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need?
I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out.
When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance.
How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
I'll take the little ones away right now. Oh, let's go.
Sorry. I'll take the little ones away right now.
I misinterpreted the lines! No! I thought we were gonna fight them! I thought we were calling them the little ones! Shoot! No, I misinterpreted!
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Plains.
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. The big sis will take you there.
Shuha! You should have let me.
Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
I just rolled with it for real. We poached Ching. He's a nameless now.
Just said Yanqing?
Finally, another member to the nameless. Who's the youngest sibling? Technically, if you want to go strictly based on year age, March. Probably. March would be the youngest. And when you consider, like, mental capacity, it probably will be different, but...
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Plains.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
Oh, look at her little smirk. And look at that little blush! He's got a tiny little blush!
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
Cloud Knight didn't recognize Yanqing. That's the big thing. Looks like they were tampering with the Starskiff production line, huh?
They said they were doing an overhaul, but it looked like they had no idea how to operate the Starskiff production line, right?
And it's suspicious how they suddenly finished their overhaul and walked away as soon as they laid eyes on us.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
It's weird because we don't know if Xianzhou natives mature at the same rate. I mean, yes and no. I remember people's, Bailu.
Find who they are. Let's just film them.
Bailu is like, looks like a very young baby and acts like a young baby. And I believe they mentioned that she is hundreds of years old. During this mission, more conditions need to be met to complete the photo shoot. required objectives are listed at the top. Filer's also a different species. I mean, yes, but I still feel like they mature slower. But I can't remember if that is just my own personal theory or if I got that from some sort of lore reference. Shoot successful. 7,000-year-old vampire. Beautiful. Wait, are you talking about the one character in the IPC that has very vampire-like motifs? Because, man.
Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
Cut the theatrics, Grulock. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
Moktok.
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue. But they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Doggy. Do you just want to compile a list of insane people? Listen, there's some insane characters I don't like. I just can't think of them right now. But I'm sure they exist. Like the megalomaniacal type of insane. I'm sure there's those type of characters that I don't like. I just can't think of any right now. I don't know them. Taking advantage of the absence, you partially approach the crate.
Cramped in here.
Oh, not English.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
Hear footsteps pacing back and forth beside the crate. If someone were to open the crate at that moment, they would certainly catch you in your ridiculous hiding position. Fortunately, that doesn't happen. Can't think of any said right. I'm sure they exist! Like Kokichi from Danganronpa! A lot of people say he's crazy, and I don't like him as much as the other crazy character that's in the second game, but like that! I love serial killers. In-game fiction. Twitch. Father. Oh no, not that guy. Although I haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist. How can you not like Kokichi? I have a love-hate relationship with that character, to be honest. Sorry, I'm a Nagito fan. But yeah, listen, Kokichi's a great character. He just rubs me the wrong way at times. But then there's moments where I'm like, oh, this is sick! And then he gets on my nerves again. Ow!
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
I'm not saying you're innocent. Innocent of what? Next, you're gonna say you haven't met seen Trigon or Cowboy Bebop. Oh. They're on my list, I promise.
Don't be so paranoid.
And departing footsteps sound like a signal prompting you to breathe a sigh of relief.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans. Where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
I'm being accosted! Ow! I'm trying to just be stealthy, man.
Tread softly.
Ow!
Breathe quietly.
Ow!
And make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity.
Ah! Exit, help! Ah! Help! I'm being abused! Infection! Ow!
So you're that giga jerk!
Ollie! Ow!
Quickly, hide!
I'm trying! I'm being attacked by hammers! There's so many bugs going on right now! Official Fleece Player's brain damage stream! Ow!
We're running out of time. Get over here.
What do you mean? I don't know what's happening anymore. My head hurts. I'm exhausted. So we need to get you a proper education on 90s anime. To be fair, I couldn't, like... A lot of those just weren't available to me due to my living situation. My parents didn't really like me even watching Dragon Ball. So...
Shuhard, I'm coming!
But yeah, I've always wanted to see Cowboy Bebop. It sounds so fun. Ah! Ah!
Watch out! Don't get too close, Miss March. They might spot you.
Hey! Ah!
What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
I agree.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Okay. Boop boop. Not all targets reached. Oh, the heartbeat. I feel like Flaze would appreciate Vash over knives. Are those characters in Bebop or Trigun?
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs.
Ooh, can I talk about this real quick? So, okay. The Full Metal Alchemist. Fun fact, I had friends that did try to get me into Full Metal Alchemist when it was releasing. But at the time, I really couldn't handle gore. Like, really, really, really couldn't handle gore and stuff like that. So I had friends that tried to get me into it, but I couldn't really get into it. And now that I've gotten older, it's one of those series where I've always wanted to at least check it out, or at least Brotherhood. Because I believe how it goes is that the seasons for Fullmetal Alchemist, it goes up until, in the original season, it goes up to a certain point, and then you switch over to Brotherhood, because the original season was set up in a way where it kind of was ahead or caught up with the manga, and so they kind of just had like Cliff Notes versions of what was supposed to happen, and then kind of fell apart after a certain point. And Brotherhood retcons that and actually follows how the manga went. So, yeah. Believe me, all these series that have been listed are series that I would love to watch. But, you know, around the times when they were coming out, I was very much a different person. And now that I am a different person than I was back then, they're on my list. But now it's just time. The original was made as the manga was being made. That's it, yeah. So a lot of people recommend that in Full Metal Alchemist, you kind of just watch up to a certain point and then switch over to Brotherhood. Oh, it covers the whole series. I thought it covered only after a certain point. That's what I heard, at least. Just spoken, there's a Russian enemy. I know, but I want to explain myself. All the inspots were absolutely insane. There was a split second where I was like, wait, did I actually say something really bad? I only read manga these days. I don't like how some anime adapt. That's fair. It's not for everyone. Personally, I have somewhat of a hard time reading manga, but that's just because I have studied animation and I just like animation more. But I will admit that some animes don't adapt very well either. Dang, okay. I misheard then. I definitely heard to watch Brotherhood after a certain point. Okay, good to know.
Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
Oh.
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Oh! Okay!
Borison?
Adusa! Die, you lowly beasts!
Okay.
Nice, like a good my friends.
I don't like the clowning that is in anime. To be honest, I do. I'm one of those people that I still like it.
Let the show begin.
I know people have very strong opinions against that though, but it's not something I actually mind that much
That's all you got?
when it comes to silliness. Moment I read a manga series of an anime, but the moment I read a manga series of an anime I watched. Oh, I see. I will say it's fine if the whole premise is comedy, but too many animes just put in too many joke characters. Maybe I just haven't watched a lot of recent anime, but I don't see that as bad. Let's see. I'm a big manga reader. I try, man. I struggle with reading, to be honest, in general.
Ready to shine.
I saw how much was left out of the manga. I immediately swapped. That is fair, though. I do get that, where you realize it's a different viewing experience because it's not... It's a different... That I do understand.
Let's improvise.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm also just coming from the perspective where I see a lot of people bashing on dubs when a lot of the stuff they're bashing on isn't that bad, you know?
Here you go, Master.
Like, I remember people were, like, outrages at
There's more to
a
life.
like, I think it was... What was the skating anime called? People were upset where they had a quote in English where the MC was basically saying, "What's up, bitches and hoes and my non-binary bros," and people were furious, absolutely livid, and I was like, that's not that big of a deal. But I don't know.
The mood is set.
That's just me.
Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
Dreams do
Dubs sound weird because things people say in anime are weird. You just don't know it's in Japanese. Exactly. But some people are very, like... I don't know if Puritan's the right word, but it's like, it has to be translated one-to-one. And I'm like, not really.
These Foxians change their appearances like that.
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borison, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
Borson have infiltrated the Cienjo.
Well, how did the Borison manage to infiltrate the Cienjo?
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borison prisoners. If they can forge official identities and move around the Cienjo without raising suspicion... Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
there are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Oh, meanwhile. I will say, Chizu, my biggest... Whenever I see people say, like, translator pushing their own agenda, the only time I have seen people argue that is when it comes to, like, people including stuff like gender equality or, like, stuff like, hey, trans lives are actual lives and stuff. So anytime I see, like, oh, they're pushing their agenda, I'm like, you mean about stuff that is important? And... you know, about equal rights for all, but I haven't seen the opposite. I mostly just see people arguing that way. So
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yao Cheng.
flashbacks, people accusing Bridget of being a trans. Yeah, exactly.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you.
Gosh, she's so pretty, dude! She's so pretty!
Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained.
Gosh, she's so pretty! Ah! I love you. Here to answer your witnesses or questions as witnesses. General Jing Yuan to tell us about your intentions. You're here about the Ambrosial's Arbor Resurrection, no? I was going to point for Zhao Cho, but she might make me skip him. Dude, I thought legit I was going to wish or summon for like anybody in the coming patches, and man, she's making me change my mind. I'm trying to stay strong for Sunday, but man.
Straight to the point. I like it. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them, but no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Oh, gosh.
Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Oh, I'm scared.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
I mean, there's implications, but we have no memory of it. raise her suspicion. We're the good guys. It all comes down to the Stellaron. Talk about Elio's prophecy. Well, we didn't know it at the time, though.
Apart from the Law Fu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurilo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Law Fu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of this. The cosmos is a mess, and the Trailblazers are just doing their best to fix it. I understand. Let's move on to the next question. The reports suggest that Don Shu, the master of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
Receptors of the Law Fu seemed suspicious. I personally met Don Shu. The exile of Minor Lune is what led to this calamity. Refused to answer anything. Hold on. Yeah, I don't want to deceive her. Let me reread. How did she manage to bypass guards? I think this is the honest answer?
I personally met Don Shu once. Her closest friend was killed during the war on the Fanghu, and she harbored deep hatred towards the Hunt. So she spent years making preparations in the Alchemy Commission in order to take revenge on the Xianzhou.
Revenge is also a form of the Hunt. However, that doesn't explain how she managed to bring the Stellaron into the Scale Gorge waterscape, which was guarded by the Videodora.
Well, you should ask Don Shu herself for the answer.
Unfortunately, Don Shu is dead, and even her corpse has crumbled into ash. That's one less clue we can pursue. According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on. It seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
This is about Fantilia. Tingyun. Fantilia is a heliobus. Fantilia was eager to obtain the power of Rogel. Witnessed everything firsthand. Was Fantilia a heliobus? I don't remember that. Eager to obtain the power of the Ambrosial Arbor. She looked like one. That's fair. Oh gosh, my memory. My memory! I don't remember Fush. I feel like saying Fushran was there just because of Fushran's connection to everything. And like her position. They might view it as a bigger cover-up, but true form which looked like one was free after we destroyed her farm, granted by the tree. Okay. I'm gonna go with 3. This one makes the most sense.
I was there.
Okay, cool.
Fighting Fantilia alongside General Jing Yuan. But she absorbed the power of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained an almost indestructible physical form. Perhaps that was her intention all along.
So, a pawn of the destruction wanted a flesh and blood body to live in. Interesting. That's quite a new perspective.
Whoa!
Oh. It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong.
I try to be as honest as I can.
However, the 3 questions I posed earlier were not just for the nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the 6 charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Lawfu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking, or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask might not reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Law Fu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe to say that Elio's prophecy about the future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low for too long. I believe it's time to stir up the dregs hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words. I like it. But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu and the meaning behind it. Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongus behind it all.
Mongus? Manga.
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison and as elusive as quicksand. The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
I'm gonna have to reread this because I saw Manga is the villain! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, let me reread this. Woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison.
That's Ventilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Lawfu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling prison.
Oh snap, we're going back to prison! I mean, Donghug's going back to prison. I'm not! You prisoning us?
No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Oh. Will you let us come back? Me too.
Your willingness to help is truly heartwarming, youngsters.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance, but I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Luofu's Shackling prison. Since he is the broodlord of the Borson, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borson suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
It makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch-nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General Huayan?
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Zhao Chou and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Oh boy. What's up with Hoyo throwing us into prison all the time? It's like a welcome party, you know? Get thrown into prison? Oh, fish out. Wait, I can't zoom in. No, I wanted to zoom in. There I go. Can't zoom in. Oh, look at her. She's so pretty. Wow. Good night, and have a good one. I hope you sleep well. It has a very strong early 2000s vibe to me, and I kind of love it. Oh, maybe that's why I like her too. But I see exactly what you're saying. Woman! Oh, there's something on the seat. Firefly sure is pretty. Firefly is also very pretty, but man, so is Fei Shao. Oh. Bruh. I think I mentioned it last stream, but there's like moments where I'm like those moments where I'm like, oh man, do I actually like women? And then I see a character like Fei Shao or something, and I'm like, I've never felt more gay in my whole life. Gosh, she's so pretty. Older women with slightly condescending tone. Yeah, definitely. Yes! It's interesting because depending on the gender, there are like different, I don't know if this is like shallowness, but depending on the gender, there is like different like check boxes I've noticed, you know? Fontaine males made me gay. That's fair. Nouvelette. I love Nouvelette. I love him so much. I wasn't expecting to love Nouvelette as much as I did. Like straight up. Was not expecting it. I was like, oh, he's basically like Zhongli. And I like Zhongli, but you know, there's other characters I like more. But then the more I learned about him, man, he won me over so much. I love him. Okay. Let me talk to Huayan.
Well, I'm glad we managed to talk this out.
Jing Yuan has the icon over him, so maybe we can talk to Fei Xiao. Fei Xiao give you a what's up. Despite lacking any apparent reason, you feel scrutinized, as if she were sizing up an opponent. I'm not ready.
Do you actually believe in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy?
I don't want to say no, I don't, because at this point, it's proven pretty, like, it has a high possibility of happening. But I don't know. Luminous looking at you, feel joy. Ah! I'm the same. Sometimes I'm like, am I into guys? And then I think about Detective from Inazuma, and I'm like, yeah, I'm into very specific. Exactly, right? We all have our doubts. And then we meet someone and we're like, oh, doubts are shattered. That doubts are shattered. You know, I'll be honest. Part of me does believe it. You know? There's just too many things that come true, but... You know? I don't know. Penacony kind of threw a loop into that because Firefly was supposed to have all those deaths and she's still around, so I don't know.
The Xianzhou's matrix of prescience can also predict the future. Do you believe in its prophecies?
I understand.
What are you looking at?
You're definitely a unique individual, just like Hua Yan said. I hope you'll walk alongside the Rainbow's path as a friend.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I love handsome woman. Indeed. All right, new place.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the Shackling prison won't take up much of your time. I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back. So no need to worry.
As you wish, General.
Place crashed for a moment. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's get going. Point of no return. Star Skiff carries you and Hung to a place that looks strikingly familiar.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the interrogation division also know your purpose in coming.
Oh, dang! This is where it is? Here? Well then. We'll go just a little bit longer and then we'll need to go on a break. But I just want to see the place. Warden? Seems to recognize you and understand your purpose of visit. She steps aside and motions you to enter the Shackling prison. Messenger. Nope, that's you. The warden seems to recognize me? Okay.
The Shackling prison. I didn't expect to be back here after all these years.
Dan Heng.
Don't worry about me.
Oh.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
The Shackling prison is inside Scalegorge Waterscape? Scalegorge Waterscape?
Well, technically, the Shackling prison is spread out across multiple delves, and the Ancient Sea is just where they overlap. Please, come on in, dear guests.
All right, let's go. Yeah, we'll go on break soon. I just want to see it. I just want to see the inside. There it is! Also, Quentin, you said, I have the same kind of feelings of gender. Like, both body types have their appeal, but I don't feel attachment or dysphoria to what I was born with. Interesting. Gender is one of those concepts that I feel like it should be more accepted for people to question, even if they've come to the conclusion that they are cisgender. Like, I did question my gender back in when I was in college, but in the end, I kind of realized I was like, no, I identify with how I was born. But I feel like that should be more accepted, you know? More people, like, it's okay for anybody to, like, question that and find their own, what fits them best. Whether that is something or nothing, or indifference. I think that's important. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, hey, there they are.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I was hoping I would have time to talk before Moses spoke. By the way, as a reminder, I mentioned this last stream. Some people may be uncomfortable hearing Moses' VA due to some of the past actions that he has had, and that is completely understandable. If you need to mute the stream or leave the stream when we are around Moza, I understand. Please do what you need to do. He is going to be replaced. The VA stepped down, so.
The Shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Their dynamic is so interesting. Oh my gosh!
My name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
I'm so happy to see you! I love Shui! I'm very scared because I remember something that happened in the trailer, but I'm so happy to see you! Yay! Jiaoqiu reminded me of Pantalone because of the eyes closed. Yeah! Oh, it's my girl! Shui Yi! Super underappreciated 4-star in my opinion.
We're Jiaoqiu and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing. We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin abominations of abundance and the arch-nemesis of the Foxians, is responsible for 2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes.
I wonder if she gets extra time to be a tour guide, you know?
Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the Shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the Shackling prison. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And during all those years, we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borisin. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals, Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive. The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
I wonder how much of that is like, yeah, I know.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hulei's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Okay. Summary of crimes. Citizen of Abundus, accountable for numerous acts of invasions and associated war crimes. Long-term enslavement of Foxians utilizing their blood for alchemical purposes. Detention method. Subjected to punishment of the four swords, never to be pardoned. They must be transferred to different locations on a regular basis. Their shackles must be checked for sturdiness during their transfer. And the air filters in their new cell must be intact and functional. Confinement of this prisoner is the foundation of the alliance between the Xianzhou and the Foxians. Any individuals objecting to this sentence should be punished for sowing discord. Anyone who contacts or converses with this prisoner must take poison-proof pellets or wearing a breathing mask equipped with a filter cartridge to counteract the effects of lupitoxin. The prisoner place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis, and the new location must remain unknown to individuals below the rank of Cloud Knight, Lieutenant, or Judge. Do not mention Jing Li Yu when conversing with this prisoner. Ooh.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hulei.
Just swallow it already. Hulei is like all Borisin. He can release a pheromone called lupitoxin that induces fear. Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borisin. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupitoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed.
Ooh. Do you smell Borisons?
Your Honor.
What is it?
No. Never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
You can smell Borisons.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Ooh. Take a walk and wait for the escorting judge. Ooh, fun! Oh, Quentin, I'm looking at your message. Backtracking. I seem to prefer men with Sherlock Holmes type of archetype. Looks weak, but so smart they could kick me. Listen, that's a good archetype. Silly grandma giving everyone PTSD. Oh, Jing Li Yu. Just traumatizing everyone on a regular basis that even her name shouldn't be spoken. Okay, but with that said, it's time for us to take a break. I'm gonna run some ads while we are gone, so if you need to step away, like stretch your legs, use the bathroom, get some food, now is a great time to do so. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Oh, I just realized I didn't set something up. Hold on. I was forgetting so much today, man. It's almost as if I was super tired or something. What would that have been like? Where's the thing I'm looking for? There it is. Okay. Man, I'm messing up my wings. Vertical close. Good luck, Quentin. All right. BRB, guys. Not that one. That's copyright. here. Do you guys want a secret? Do you want a secret? I don't know if anyone's here. I'll show you a secret. I'll show you a secret. Hold on. Hold on.
I've been working hard around the clock just to get my payments due. Pushing night and day, all work, no play. Don't know if I'll make it through. But as time goes by, we'll laugh and cry about the things we had to do. At the end of the day, it's all the same. It's a secret. It's a secret. Shh. I try not to get behind. Shh. And I don't know if I'll make it big, but that's never been my dream. Shh. And the sky is dark and blue. I just keep on pushing all night long. Shh.
Let's just say that has been ready for a bit now. I am trying to figure out when the best time to release it into the wild. My current goal is finish Stray. That's my goal. And, you know, maybe, just maybe doing the test streams on YouTube could possibly lead up to the first official stream on YouTube being when that get released, possibly? Possibly? When I try multi-streaming, you know? Just a thought. We'll see. Not long. I definitely would like that before. Not long for sure. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do it. Like, release it. Obviously, credit the artists because I've loved what they've done. But I'm trying to. I'm still setting some stuff up. I want to do the credits justice and other stuff justice, and it just takes some time to set up, unfortunately. Oh yeah, it's about to happen. I think when I first initially teased this, I said it might be ready in September, and I'm hoping I can get it done a little bit before then. We'll see. We will have to see. I literally, guys, I have been dying. I have been dying. I want to use it so bad. It's so good. But I have to set some stuff up first. Anyway, I just had to show it off just a little. It's so good. It's so good. I love the work that was done on it. Either way, I hope you guys had a good break. Hope you were able to do the things you needed to do. I was half tempted to tease the thing yesterday, but I was like, you know, I'm going to tease it during a break tomorrow's stream because it's a little bit more laid back during those streams, you know? It's got more of a comfy vibe. All right, let's head back in. And let me unmute the game. There we go. Okay. All right, I have to check out a few things, it looks like. The Jade Abakai here glows with an unusual luminescence as they perform their calculations, possibly on the status of person selves. Hello? Hello? Did you drop a plate or something? Jeez. Possibly status of prison cells or their security in each area. What? Okay. Don Hung?
This place. It's still as cold as it used to be.
Oh! Are you okay?
Sorry. I was just reminiscing about some unpleasant memories.
Baby! Let me hug you. Once we're done with the testimony, we'll leave immediately. Even if you can't escape your past, we're always here for you. I want to say both. Can we say both?
Thank you. It's all my fault that you were involved in the Xianzhou's problems. You shouldn't have to see the inside of the Shackling prison. I'm so sorry. I wish I could show you the real sights of the Luofu.
Hung gently pats your hand. Oh. Why can't they record our testimony outside the Shackling prison? Bro needs a hug and a real bed, right? Bro, please let us hug you if you're okay with that.
The 6 charioteers might have more power over the rest of this Xianzhou ship. But here, in the Shackling prison, is the judges of the 10 Lords Commission who call the shots. The judges will use a complicated interrogation device called the Karmic Mirror. It accurately tracks every physiological change during questioning and records it. Therefore, the judgment made here will be sufficient to convince the other administrators of the Xianzhou. At least they won't attempt to challenge the conclusions. Perhaps that's why Fei Xiao insisted that we come here.
Since the judge isn't here yet, I'll just wander around a bit.
Okay. But watch your step. This place is not like the others.
Okay. That's a map. What's this? Oh. Looking down, you see a honeycomb of densely packed prison cells extending deep into the darkness beyond your view. Use hazard a guess on the number of prisoners they are capable of holding up here. 3,000? 30,000? 300,000? Wait, this may not even be the entire Shackling prison.
Welcome, dear guests.
Hanya!
Judge Hanya of the Interrogation Division. We've met before.
Are you and your sister the only judges here? Miss Hanya!
Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again for subduing the demons in the Fixtral Garden.
So good to see you.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already made many friends on the Xianzhou Luofu.
It was all a lucky coincidence. Pop-Pop takes care of us at home, and friends take care of us on the road. That's just how it goes.
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the 10 Lords. So, please do as I command as we head to Scrivener Hall and beyond. Don't do anything without my permission.
Yes, ma'am.
This is not a place for ordinary mortals. You and Mr. Danham, please come with me.
Please lead the way, Your Honor.
Please let me activate the mechanism before we all move forward. And please, watch your steps.
Okay, I guess we'll get going. Chances
Be very careful
are...
and watch your step as you make your way through. The terrain inside the Shackling prison is treacherous. One wrong move, and you could end up plunging into the depths. And if you're really unlucky, you might be frozen solid or burned to a crisp before anyone can help you.
Jeez!
Gee.
Oh no! Oh no! I would always speak before, and then Paimon would repeat what I said, and now the Trailblazer.
But with your skills, I don't think you need to worry about that.
Are there really 8? Why keep the terrain so dangerous? Oh, Alpha Beta, hi, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. How's it going? It's going good. We're finally at the new area.
You're funny. This prison does contain many layers. We even brought in Videodora Icor line craftsmen to introduce the ingenuity of Delve enchantment. What you're seeing now is just one part of the Shackling prison.
That true?
Perhaps. Judging from the appearance, much of the architecture in this prison has a Videodoran style. So, perhaps they did have a hand in building this place back then.
Yes, we are doing the story. We're doing the Trailblaze Continuance.
As
spell.
for how many floors there are, well, not even us judges know for sure. But there's a legend among us judges that a short-life prisoner once tried to escape, but ended up falling into the depths. And when we found him at the bottom, he was already an old man on the brink of death. Did he spend his whole life falling? Or did some long-life prisoner drain his life essence? We'll never know. Anyway, please don't try anything like that.
Okay.
Please, come this way.
All right. Just a heads up, we are going to try to not explore this place too much. I just want to focus on the story. We're going to try to do what we did at the end of the Petticoat, where we just focus on our objective. We just walk past everything. Hello, ma'am. Goodbye, ma'am. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I hope you're having a good Thursday today. That's water. I thought that was a heliobus. Oh boy, we get to go lower? Even lower?
I heard the war dance is about to be held in the mortal world. I remember watching a sword duel at the war dance with my sister when we were young.
Oh.
The Cloud Knight, who was the Luofu's ringmaster, was an amazing swordsman, and their sword flashed like lightning. The Outworld Challenger had fiery red hair and a hand made of steel, which roared like thunder. They battled for a long time before a winner could be declared.
Why does that sound like Luca?
Time sure flies. Now, both my sister and I are residents of the Netherworld, and we will never again feel the thrill of a competition. Are there a lot of people in Starskiff Haven due to the war dance?
Yeah, it's bustling.
Sounds amazing. It's a shame I'm too busy to attend. But even if I could, I'd probably just scare people off with my current appearance. Let's get going then.
Why does it sound like, okay, geez, now Flace is saying what chat will say before they can? Listen, I'm just glad we're on the same page. Great minds think alike, you know? We're on the same page. Just gotta follow.
It's freezing.
The objective.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Got an objective to follow. Oh, I'm low on technique points. Just keep going.
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out.
Hopefully it's fine.
What an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
Huh. Oh, hey.
These crates. They look oddly familiar.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC transport ship that was attacked by Borison.
Oh!
Then, a bunch of those abominations were dumped into this place. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war dance. But throwing both the pirates and the cargo in jail? That's a new one.
The mechs are in those crates are no jokes. Looks like the IPC caught the attention of the Borison.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild crafted something dangerous. We have many records in the Hall of Karma about these wise ones. They love to tinker with forbidden technologies, always trying to push the limits of Ingenia. I caught a glimpse of the mechs in those crates, and they bear a striking resemblance to Borison. I wonder what they're planning this time. Well, business first. Let's keep moving.
Hey. Oh! I'm scared.
Strange. don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Watch out! Ah!
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
Well, that's not good.
What's happening here? Why are these things moving on their own? Something is wrong. The guards aren't responding.
New fight song.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Be careful. I mean, I'll do my best.
Let's improvise.
Come on! Hit Trailblazer just a little bit more! Thank you!
This thing is going wild.
Oh, look! The NPC ruined everything again! Who would have guessed?
For this one.
Who could have predicted this? Oh, I'm a little sad.
Like friends till everything burns to ashes!
I'm not gonna get that energy.
Fight to live! Enjoying yourself? Attack detected!
Slice like a my friends? Indulge yourselves!
I probably should have done Ron May's ult before Gallagher's, but it's fine.
Rhythm get messed up.
It's fine.
Value, I suppose. Fire sets the seas aflame!
Thank you, Scott, for that.
I will claim victory for
I saw some people actually. Well, that's spoilers. Never mind.
Fight to live!
But how is this even possible? The Spiritfarers follow the protocols, cutting off power to the mechs and sealing the crates. How could these mechs still start moving?
It's just like what happened in the Artisanship Commission before. These goods went haywire and attacked everyone in sight.
Lingsha mentioned that there was some kind of biological tissue inside the mechs.
The Alchemy Commission members examined them and found some unusual structures within. These things showing up in the Shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to go through the Xianzhou's strict inspection process to show the Skyfaring Commission and Cloud Knights how dangerous they were. They wanted these mechs to end up right here, in the Shackling prison.
If these things already started taking action while nobody was paying attention, then the whole prison is in trouble, I'm afraid. And to make things worse, another group of visitors just entered the depths of the Shackling prison. The messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and the prisoner they came to visit might be the target whom these wolf-shaped mechs were delivered here for. If that vicious beast manages to break free, it will be a catastrophe for the Xianzhou Luofu.
Oh boy. Oh, we're gonna be him! Okay. Yes, Chizu's right, this is with a K.
Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the Shackling prison will reveal itself.
Dang, I wasn't expecting I'd be able to play as him. What's up, Boza? Look at Boza, who shakes his head lightly at you. Guess this isn't really time for jokes. Perhaps the stifling and somber mood of the Shackling prison has gotten to him. That's why he's neither up for chatting nor humoring you. Can we view him? Nope. This is how we view him. Like this.
A slow simmer over low heat, or quick stir fry over high heat?
Got such a fluffy tail. So pretty. Alright.
I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look.
Needle it from bottom to top. Okay. But Mimi just flying around. Oyo has to put in this puzzle mechanic for some reason. Not my favorite puzzle mechanic, to be honest. But who am I to complain? I didn't exactly go in the pattern they wanted, though, so hopefully it's fine. Cool. It's like a giant key! Hardest toil puzzle. Oh, guys, I am exhausted. Absolutely tired. Holy cow. My brain hurts so much from that puzzle. Shui?
The path is open.
There you are.
Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless.
I am sure this is gonna go well. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Inside the delve behind this door is the greatest enemy of the Foxians, Hule.
Oh, they're right there.
According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou La Fu once every century to check on this abomination's imprisonment and condition. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hule to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand that the Yao Qing messengers want to see him dead. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed. Because this beast simply can't be killed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed. Could you be the key to a cure for the General, Hule?
And once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
I remember you.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Mock Talk.
That's you!
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Nobody will hear you here. At the bottom of the Shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it from here.
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination. Do your thing, Morsa.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer! Detestable things. There are too many of them.
Oh no!
Once we were inside the Shackling prison, we found soldiers available for us everywhere.
My team comp! My team comp has been botched! No! Oh, that's not good.
Think thrice, act one.
Surely he super breaks. Surely, right? Fire. Fire damage. Fire damage. Burned. And... I'm sure they'll be fine. Well, time for my Trailblazer to do their thing, I guess. Hold on. What is the skill? Fire damage, fire fighting chips, chest affliction, ice roast, primary project, what does ice roast do? Fire damage takes increased damage, so it's the same time. Okay. So this is problematic.
A little more heat here.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Grace
The mood
and
is set.
elegance.
Let the show begin.
Let him cook. Let him cook. He can do it. I believe. I believe.
Eternal.
Step up, let's see ya.
Time for the old.
By your presence.
Oh, he has fun. He has a fun little visual effect.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Take your positions.
Now this thing we can't break. Dang, that was a lot of burn.
I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you all. But I promise you swear.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
More seasoning. I'm honored by your.
Let's do more. One more burn, I think.
Why not have a meal before you leave?
Have a meal. Why not have a meal? Okay, I am running low on my super break.
Dreams do come true.
None of this stuff is gonna be helpful. Please burn to death. Take it.
Die now.
Leave if you can, Mosa.
All will be swept away by the wind.
It's not time yet.
Not time yet? What do you mean not time yet? What's gonna happen? What does it mean not time yet?
Stay away.
It's better to make no move. A little more heat.
Surely I'll be able to beat it with this. I'm glad I'm not like dying, but this is this is a choice.
In the mood for another beating?
My back.
Ow.
Like my friends? Indulge yourselves!
I'm honored, but since you're
Please just burn.
a meal before you leave.
Please just burn. You have the highest stack you possibly can. Please.
Grace and elegance.
Spec!
Step up, let's see it.
Every petal with
We can do super break.
by the wind.
These are abnormal.
A little more heat.
Woo!
Guard the gates. They can't be allowed in.
Whoa. Uh-oh. No!
I've waited for too long. Mule after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred. A sad scene indeed.
It's been a long time. Boy, welcome back.
Hopefully Shui can be repaired, right?
How many times has the old verdant home spun around since our last hunt? Duran's whelp. Tell me your name.
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians, and the hunter of all beings. I'm Moktok, a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. I am only one insignificant heir spawned from you. your bloodline.
Didn't even eat her. She's died before. She'll be fine. I know she can be repaired, but like,
It's been at least 7 centuries since you led our pack through the hunting grounds of the stars. I'm thrilled to see that you are as cunning and skillful as ever.
7 centuries. 7 centuries have passed. But why have Duran's whelps grown to look like this? Tell me, Moktok, why have you grown to resemble our most despicable slaves and enemies, the Foxians?
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senjaya's will. That's why I had to take a magic pill, don the skin of a lowly beast, and play along with their hypocrisy.
Since you have an escape plan, tell me, what's our next move to get off of this ridiculously large ship?
I'm making jokes to cover up how awful I felt watching that scene. I mean, to be fair, it got a chuckle out of me, so.
My brothers and I will lock down this prison, trapping the prison guards inside. This will buy us some time. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me, will secure the vessels for our escape. According to the plan, we only have a tight 2-hour window to get out of here. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow, but they're planning to transfer you to the Xianzhou Yaoqing now. So I seized this opportunity to set you free.
What a reckless plan, you idiot! Even if we manage to get the ships, our chances of escaping are slimmer than a Foxian slipping through my claws!
Ooh. Thanks for the hydrate!
But we have no other choice. The angel serving under the Master of Immortality sent me with a message. Only your return will end the prolonged divisions among the Borisin. Every one of my crew is ready to lay down their lives, if it means setting you free.
A sneaky weakling like you is actually showing some reckless bravery with this plan. Fine. You'll get what you want. And all of Duran's whelps will too.
Well then, my lord. We should leave now.
Before we go, give me one of those magic pills.
My lord, do you seriously want to don the skin of a lowly beast? That would be a disgrace to your greatness, my lord.
I know. I love how Zhao Cho is just like standing there, like.
You idiot! Greatness means nothing without freedom. Once I get out, I'll need a disguise that won't raise any suspicion.
As you wish, my lord.
Is that Foxian slave my mule?
No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. I plead you to endure him a bit, my lord, as he's more valuable as a hostage. Take him, guys. Time to move out.
This is going great for our appearance and that everything's fine, man.
Madam Hanya, the wardens in all areas are regrouping. Those Ingenium enemies are wandering around and causing heavy casualties. And to make things worse, those iron wolves broke open the cages and let the criminals out. We've called for backup, but it seems like all communication is jammed.
Let's preserve our strength and first take down the isolated prisoners. By decree of the 10 Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Just a short time ago, the nether key mechanism was activated. It was probably Madame Shui and the Yaoqing messengers, heading to the bottom of the prison. Given the situation, I'm afraid that area is exactly where our enemies are targeting.
We mustn't let that vile beast escape from its cage.
We've gathered all the prison guards who can still fight, and we'll split up and secure each floor.
Go!
Those intruders are quite bold. They must have been planning this for quite a while.
Indeed, but Borisin tend to favor direct and aggressive approaches. Crafting careful and precise plans like this is simply not their style. Let's focus on the current situation right now. Please help me.
Looks like the testimony will have to wait, huh? Like we said, whenever we go, oh, we always end up in trouble.
What's the fastest way to the bottom of this prison, Miss Hanya? If we don't get there quickly, we'll soon be outnumbered by all the enemies inside.
We'll have to bend the rules. Please, follow me.
Okay.
By decree of the Ten Lords, all prison breakers and intruders shall be apprehended, dead or alive.
Yes, ma'am!
Mock Talk sounds so much like Bryce Packing book. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that. But, like, there's a few things that don't, like, make me fully convinced it's him, but there's also enough similarities that I can't help but wonder if it is Bryce Papenbrook.
Yes, ma'am.
Because, man,
we need a few
there are
tools
similarities.
to reach the
I
bottom.
hear that, Nakito.
Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through.
Oh, hey. No operating permissions. Okay, never mind. Just follow the objective. Oh, this is gonna be a fun area to explore later. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I love it. I do enjoy the like it seems very linear, but I also just kind of really enjoy the environment of like the environment itself moving around, becoming maze-like.
Some Spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But, given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations.
You got it! No need to tell me twice. Breaking rulesies. The name of the game. Is that a treasure chest? Oh, wait, but it's an enemy. But I want treasure. No, I said I would focus on the objective. What am I doing?
But never let your guard down.
You're right, Firefly. Just gotta keep going. Just keep swimming.
The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Well, she is broken right now. She's gonna probably have to go undergo repairs. Also, I saw her eye twitching. When I watched the trailer, I thought she wasn't moving at all. Poor girl. Are they still here?
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
Dang it!
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hule has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues.
Oh, I just want to save them. Sweetie!
Shui is here.
Miss Shui bravely sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences? Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisin ones.
So, the intruders and Hule are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, The relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
Just had a twisted thought. How much of this was planned? And by that I mean, even sending the Yaoqing messengers to the Shackling prison, how much of that was planned? I'm starting to get suspicious. A Cyber Spectre!
Reconstruct. It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage.
Okay.
Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Oh! Well, that's not too bad.
Hanya, I'm back.
Kinda.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
That's pretty convenient.
Don't let me be damaged again. I'll lose my memories.
Oh.
This side crane can't hold all of me. Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
Oh, the Psychic provides me with details. Oh my gosh, that went away so fast.
And the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borison, there were other intruders. Invisible. Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world. I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
Oh, Blaster Sweets flies out, charging straight to the depths of the shadowy passage. Oh my gosh, words.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borison will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hule should probably be our top priority.
It's so... I knew it would be stressful, but man, I didn't realize just how stressful things feel right now. Ah!
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Just let the show begin.
Okay. So they've been sneaking around this whole time? I guess? Oh, I should have waited to use Ron May's skill. It's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna break everything.
Rhythm get messed up. Let's improvise.
Oh, I can't use Ron May's skill now that I've done that. I'm a silly bean. Okay.
The prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning.
No! I had a feeling.
Aren't you looking for me?
That's what I was worried about. Them judging.
Eternal.
Because you could have a great prison for thousands of years, but the one time things matter and there's a slip-up is when people will care.
It's nothing. Nice like a good
Oh, I didn't implant a fire weakness on any of them. Like I thought I did.
Fire set the sea ablaze!
Just focus on the fight.
Okay.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
mortality means forever.
Ugh. Wow, these guys.
The mood is
These guys could be such a pain sometimes. What's wild is Yuan's comments on this concept in his original character stuff. Wait. I haven't read Jing Yuan's character stuff. This concept?
Don't miss the best timing for an attack.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the concept of like things can be perfect until the one time things go wrong? I don't remember if it's a signature or story stuff if you have him.
In the mood for another beating?
I don't have the light cone or him. Is it? Or is it the concept of just a prison break? Whee!
I will fight.
This should do it. Hello, Moza? Oh, he's right there. All right, tell us how disappointed you are. The man seems to materialize from the shadowy corners of the prison, as if he could vanish into thin air at any moment. The fugitive wearing a dark cloak spoken of by Hanya now stands before you. His face is devoid of any expression, cold and indifferent, yet inexplicably you could decipher this expressionless facade as if it whispered, "Finally here."
The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning.
Yes, you said that earlier. You you already said that.
So what if I repeat it? It's the truth after all. The prison management on the Lawfu is truly concerning. At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Waza. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible. But now it seems... the prison on the Lawfu is a real maze, I must admit.
Yes, it's by design.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Moza. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No, you can do nothing for him now. And you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
Is it? Well, if he views them as co-workers, why not?
Your friend is in Hulei's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst-case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the Shackling prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best-case scenario...
We trap them inside the prison. Nope, that's not best case. Both we and the intruders get trapped inside.
Looks like we've got some clever minds here after all.
Hey, I have to get you to at least reconsider your opinion earlier. Oh, so hi, Jill. Welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
The best case scenario would be We seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape. Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Mortzer.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once.
I want to make it out alive too.
Don't worry.
Oh, he moved!
Even if we end up dying here, I won't let it happen to you first.
Well, you're just as good at comforting people as Mr. Mortzer. None of you are part of the Ten Lords' commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison, and if someone should step up to stop Hule from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borisin. And you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements. Now, let's proceed upward.
Oh, he's not there. Okay, Mock, you said, there's a part where he's relaxing with birds and someone asks him if he's sure about doing that and how it'll appear, and he says that history won't care. If he wins, then he's supremely confident in his winning strategy. And if he loses, he's neglecting his duty. So the idea of general doesn't matter because what the truth is because they'll just go with whatever fits their preconceptions. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he does touch on it. And he's very wise because it's very true and we are seeing it possibly play out? I don't know, I'm suspicious of everything now. Everything feels very pre-planned.
We must seal the entrance before the Borisin fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me.
The more I'm in this place, the more I'm a little scared to explore it. Like, oh wait, it is actually a maze. It's gonna be like, look at this. Look at this. Oh boy. Oh, got stuck on a body, sorry. Sorry about that.
We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
Okay. Oh, excuse me, don't mind me.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hule escape.
Target sighted. All units on alert.
Panic-ody rotating groups. Even then, I enjoyed the fun upside-down experiences I got to have. I'm not gonna be able to get super break, am I? No, wait, I could! Yes.
I got confidence.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Ah, excuse me. Okay. Ron May?
Existence is unity.
Perfect.
Step up, let's see ya.
Like until everything burns to ash.
I should have done Firefly a little bit sooner.
Fight to
But that's okay. We can now do this.
Nice, like my friends.
Enjoy yourselves.
I will claim sense in the sea of flame.
Cool. Was that fast enough? I hope it was.
Every victory is hard won.
Ever since Firefly E2, I can't look back. That's just too much money for me, man. I couldn't even get her E1. I knew I could either get her close to E1 or go for the light cone, and I went the light cone.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. They're back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Jiao Zhou. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something.
Oh, poor guy.
Maybe this Yao Qing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Jiao Zhou?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yao Qing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here, whether it's for the sake of Fei Xiao or the Yao Qing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware.
Oh.
The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu.
Okay.
Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok. And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me!
Oh. Oh, I'm not him.
Prison guards, stop them! For our great Lord Hulei!
Don't mind me! Dang it, I was hoping I wouldn't have to fight anybody.
Stay away.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Take your positions.
I'm not gonna get super break,
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
but I can do this.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Like until everything burns to ashes!
Okay, let's do this. And then...
Stay away.
Ow. That'll do it. No! Dang it, reinforcements. I was hoping that we wouldn't have to deal with reinforcements.
Stay in step.
There's more to look at.
Well, now I don't even want to use my ult. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Don't mind me. 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 Oh, don't mind me. Oh. No!
Report! After we lost contact with the Shackling prison, we received a message from a Cycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hulei is nowhere to be found.
What about the Yao Qing messengers and the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the Shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Dang. Same, girl. Same. Same, girl.
As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Lawfu Cloud Knights to pursue Hule myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
The lockdown Shackling prison is once more under control. Have emerged unharmed, but the Yaoqing envoy has been taken hostage. Dang it! I was hoping we could save him! Meanwhile, the Borson warhead Hule, long confined to the depths of the Shackling prison, has vanished without a trace. Dang it. A pursuit between Hunter and the Hunted will soon play out on the Xianzhou Lawfu. Wait, did we catch up? Oh my gosh, we did!
No longer in this body.
Yo! I thought I still had so much more to go. Go. Wow. Dang, okay. I thought we had a lot more time.
Song Lotus cake. Guaranteed.
Did you hear?
Wow, they really ended off at a cliffhanger. Like, I know it said, hold on, is this the one? No. Which one is the one? I still gotta do that. I know they said, like, this whole quest was, like, part 1. But, dang, I didn't think they would end it off on a cliffhanger like that. Oh my gosh.
Planning on quitting my job at the Sky.
Dang. Well then. Part of me is like, end stream, go to bed! But I'm also like, I want to see what the beginning of the event is like. So I think we'll go just a little bit longer just to see what that's like. And then I will most likely have to record the rest of the event offline, and such. But I want to see what this is about now that it's unlocked. Turning back the clock to when March 7th had just begun studying swordplay.
All right. Now that you're in position, Miss March, let's get this lesson started.
I'm not good at acting all master-like. Since Grandpa asked me to teach you swordplay, I won't hold back any secrets.
Oh, thank you so much, Masters. Oh, wait. Does this mean our training is only officially starting right now?
After all, we need to watch you practice for a few days before we can figure out how talented you are, right?
So, how'd I do, Master?
You're definitely talented, Miss March.
Hey, here you are. Did you hear that?
Huh?
These two masters just called me a swordplay genius.
Oh gosh, I'm not used to this working like this. Watch out for the overly generous Xianzhou social niceties, March.
Oh, you're right. I almost got all excited for nothing.
I feel weird that they're looking directly at me.
I'm just speaking my mind. Trust me, you're really talented.
Did you hear that? I'm truly a genius.
Swordplay requires rigorous training. Before we start, Miss March, you need to find a clear reason to keep you motivated while you train. It doesn't have to be something huge, but it needs to be clear.
In other words, even though you didn't exactly choose to be our apprentice, you still need to take the initiative during this learning process.
I once had the honor of learning swordplay from a master. She asked me why I started training at such a young age, why I wielded a sword. So, for our first lesson, I'd like to ask you the same question. Miss March, why do you wield your sword?
Why do I wield my sword? I wield my sword to take down my enemies. I mean, what other reason is there?
I also questioned that sword master about why she uses her sword, and she said, to vanquish my enemies, nothing more. Miss March, you gave a similar response, which shows you've got potential.
There are countless ways to take down enemies. If you just want to defeat your enemies, you can stick to your bow.
The best way to take down your enemy is with a blaster gun. I heard a hero say something like that in an immersia. He also mentioned that sword training can push a person's physical abilities to their ultimate limit.
Seems like you've seen your fair share of immersion, Miss March. But if you want my opinion, if your goal is self-improvement, you'll feel just as accomplished even if you put down the sword and go back to your bow.
Oh, come on. Don't listen to his empty talk.
Oh? Now I'm curious to hear what Master Yun Li has to say.
No.
Let me ask you something, March. Do you have any specific goals for learning swordplay? Like achieving a certain ranking in the war dance, or maybe you want to defeat someone? Like Yanqing, or me.
Honestly, real talk, I didn't even notice it until now, but the blue to red gradient in her hair, like Blade, I literally didn't notice that until now. I just kind of thought it was just blue.
Who do I want to defeat? Her? Dan Heng? Himeko? Or Mr. Yang?
If you can't think of anyone specific, why not set a simpler goal? Like, how many opponents do you want to defeat at once with a sword?
Pom-pom. Fighting Pom-pom. Let's go.
I'll fight 10.
10?
Oops, that just slipped out. It's actually another line from an immersia.
You're really into immersion, huh?
Yeah, I really like them. So what?
I think I figured out what's motivated March to learn swordplay.
Could it possibly be immersia about swordmasters?
Hey, now that you mention it, that actually makes sense. I'm super interested in Xianzhou immersia and novels. Even though I use a bow, almost all the great heroes in those immersia use swords. So I want to be a swordmaster too.
See?
Sounds like you've developed a stereotype about heroes.
It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own preferences.
Becoming a swordmaster who fights for justice and battles evil? Well, that's definitely a good reason to keep you motivated in swordplay training.
Now that you've both given your approval, I have another small request. I want to perform a tea ceremony to honor you as my masters. Remember, you'll need to tap the table a few times with your fingers.
Tea ceremony? Tap the table? Do we have to be so serious about accepting an apprentice for the first time?
Please? That's how those heroes in the immersia show their respect.
Let's just play along with our tea ceremony thing.
Play along?
Let's just stop wasting time. Just treat us to some milk tea. And then we can start our real swordplay training, okay?
Yeah! All right, let's go. To the Sleepless Earl.
Yangqing's like, no. Thanks for the hydrate. Okay, real talk. I know I said I wanted to start the event, but the longer I stuck with, went through that cutscene, the more I was like, no, I think I do want to end stream early. I sort of jumped the gun. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I had more energy to do more, but as I sat down and went through that cutscene, the idea of just being able to rest, it was really nice. So, that's where we are going to end today. Let me head over to the end screen really quick. I want to say thank y'all so much for watching today. It means a lot. I'm glad we were able to catch up on the Continuance quest. I'm interested to see where they go with it. There's a lot of interesting hooks that they have placed. And I don't know, as much as I love Fei Xiao, I'm starting to get really suspicious, but I love her. Will there be a poll for the schedule change? Oh, right. I'm hoping to have a poll for the schedule change. For those who hadn't heard, I do need to adjust my stream schedule a little bit. We could either move Wednesdays to Tuesdays or Thursdays to Fridays. I guess we could also do both, but I don't want to go too far between those days, but I guess that's also an option. Either way, I might do a poll to see what people feel, if they feel one way or the other. And at the end of the day, if I find out that one of those days just is better for me, I will do what is better for me. But as of right now, both are like fine. So I thought I would ask what you guys would prefer, just in case. And there's no guarantee that that will be the choice. It's just a kind of a way for me to like, kind of like how you like question souvenirs, not souvenirs, surveys. You put the surveys are used to like ask questions and get statistics. That's basically what I want this poll to be, just to have a better idea. So no guarantees, but I want to know your guys' opinion. Okay, the plan is next week we will continue Stray and hopefully finish it, and then we'll do Emily's story quest. Also sub. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to either the VOD channel or my main channel. When are you gonna upload a new video? I've been slowly started getting back into editing again, but I've been burned out, and so I've just been taking my time. Just, you know, taking my time, just trying to enjoy Wuthering Waves in my spare time. But I do want to get back to it. I feel a little bit more motivated again. Sub to plays who do that. Let's see. 100,000% do what's best for you. Yeah, I will do what is best for me at the end of the day, but for now, I'll ask your guys' opinion. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. I think that's it. I've done both. The joke works. It happens on both places. You can sub in both places. Oh, right. I don't know if I'll do it this Saturday or next Saturday. We'll see what happens. Keep your eyes out on YouTube, and I guess here. I need to do a few multi-stream tests, or at least one multi-stream test, and I was planning on doing it Saturday, but I don't know if I will do it either this Saturday or next Saturday. It honestly depends on like how I'm feeling and if I'm setting certain stuff up and, you know, all sorts of stuff. So keep an eye out. I might just do random streams just to like test it. And if things are especially broken, you're gonna get the live notification a lot. But hopefully it won't come to that. Hopefully it'll be fine. All right, that's officially it for me. Have a good week, everybody. Talk to you later.